Let's tour the Biltmore in about 7 minutes. The video is 8.5 minutes long. The rest is me playing with goats, which was the best part of the day. Let's give it up for tulips and all of these early blooming flowers that give us hope. They are the heroes of the flower world because they spring up just to check everything out, see if it's okay, even to their detriment. The person who made these gardens is the same dude who made Central Park. His name is Frederick Law Olmsted. So here is the grandiose Biltmore. George Vanderbilt visited Asheville in 1888, and he started building this house in 1889. Single dude. He opened it up to friends and family in 1895, even though it wasn't built, finalized yet. And then he married his wife in 1898. This is remarkable. I got free tickets to this thanks to the host of the house I'm currently sitting. Shout out to her. This is a huge atrium in the entry area. This is the billiard room, the grand dining hall. And when I say grand, I mean grand. Whoa. Here is the less formal breakfast room. I think that it's still very ornate. They keep the blinds and the curtains closed because of the sunlight and the artwork. This is sort of a sitting area. There's a few desk in there, all very nice. This is the tapestry room. These tapestries, some of them date back to the 1500s. There were St. Bernards owned by the Vanderbilts, and they apparently like to lay on these couches. I don't know if they're the same couches, but I am aware of St. Bernard drool and hair. This is the library. Mr. Vanderbilt was not educated through college. He learned everything from books and life experience from traveling, and he was kind of smart. So he apparently read 81 books a year. Good for him. This is a family portrait. This is his bedroom. Apparently they slept separately. I'm totally up for that. This room in between that's coming up here, this is where they kind of plan things for the business. Their chambermaids and everything would do menus here. This is her room. This is Edith's room. You could see that door was curved. It's all round and so much purple, and I am down for that. More books on this very, very long hallway. You'll see people that looks like they're on their phones. It's not. It's this like guided tour thing. This music room in the time of the war, 1942, artwork was stored here because it was fireproof because, of course, the house is made of stone and it had big metal doors. There are 33 guest rooms. Each room had its own bathtub. Showers weren't a thing then. You'll see like little doorbell things there. When that rang, a lovely maid would come up and fill the bathtub with hot water. There was no hot water plumbing, so it was done by hand. Those ladies worked their tails off. Guests were a really, really big deal. And I guess that the house was just full of people going in and out all of the time. Look at how grand this staircase is. It is remarkable. So these little areas are going down through the recreation areas and then to the servants areas. So recreation here, well, let's first get to this. That is the daughter, Cornelia's artwork there. During Prohibition in the 20s, she had what was called a Halloween party, only it was during New Year's and it was a shindig. Yep, that's a bowling alley. Some dude had to go set those up and do the ball return all on his own. So it was not proper to wear your bathing suit through the house. So this is right outside of the indoor pool, and that's where people would change. Apparently, people changed 5 times a day in those days, whatever. So this pool, 70,000 gallons of water, and there was no chlorine or everything or anything like that. So after every use, it was emptied and cleaned. Yuck. That was a gym. These are pantry sort of areas. This is a servant's room. Not everyone lived there. There were 28 women's service rooms and 32 for men, and that was all in the stables area. You can see the kitchen area, a dumbwaiter to get the food over to the other side of the house. And this is where the servants would eat together. This is a laundry room. Again, people change their clothes 5 times a day, so all of the sheets, all of the clothes, all of this was done by hand. This room is under construction. A whole lot of the house is under construction. So now we are in the greenhouse. Oh my God, the smell in this just brought me to life. I do not understand how whatever the creator is made something that looks and smells so amazing. And now we're at the goats. Yay! So the white goats are a few months old, and you'll see behind there are 2 little brown goats. Those babies were born last Monday on St. Patrick's Day. And this goat absolutely loves me, and I love it. So anyway, tickets are $90. I had a big problem. I would not have paid $90 because billionaires. But the host of the house that I'm in says that the people, they are not Vanderbilts anymore. So it's the grandkids. They live in modest houses. There are so many people that work there, so I'm really glad that the money goes to take care of all of these people. Everybody was so very kind to me as I was there. $90 is just really, really steep to me, so I am not sure that I would have paid. I definitely know I would not have paid $90 to come, but there is a lot of restoration done. This is a historical site. It is a marvel. You don't get to see everything. I'm sure that there is some deterioration in some of it, and it should absolutely be preserved. It is history. I hope you enjoyed that. Let's see where my next travels are. Come along with me as I travel the U.S. Like, follow, share for more. Bye.